Now we'll change the code to do this the new ABAP syntax. So very first I will remove all data declaration. I don't want any data declaration, internal table and all. I will remove everything from here. Okay. Now let's see how to write the same code with the new ABAP syntax. The first we'll see with the limited number of columns again. Let's say limited number of columns. So how to select 3-4 columns? So how you have to write this: select Bucharest, comma, second field Belnar, comma, third field GJHR. After last field we don't have to write comma. From BKPF into table, here we have to add a direct sign and data keyword, table name GT underscore BKPF. Here we have not defined BKPF with data declaration. This is how we declare at a runtime. Okay, where Bucharest in here for parameter also we have to write a direct sign S underscore Bucharest. I will comment this temporarily. My second where clause is where Belnar in @sign S underscore Belnar, and the last one is fiscal year, that is GJHR in S underscore GJHR. Now if I'm not adding the sign to my last variable, let's see how system gives the error. If you click on check, see here, when escape, all host variable must be escaped using sign. What are host variables? All the variables which are declared either locally or globally are known as host variables. So that's why we have to add host variable sign to all the host variables. And this sign here we have to add only in the select query whenever we are selecting data from database table. In loop or read data which will run on the application server, we don't have to write this sign. Only data is sufficient. But when you are selecting from database table, at that time we have to write sign here. Now second, like how to select all field. All columns, select all from BKPF into table, again sign data GT underscore BKPF1. My where clause will be same. Okay, this is how we do coding for selecting all the columns and the limited columns. By selecting limited columns, add comma, and for select all like this. Now I will select this data. Now if GT underscore BKPF1 body is not initial, and if, see, while first time declaration we have to use data sign. After that, when you're using internal table work area or variable for further operations, we don't need to add the sign or data keyword. This is sufficient. I will sort GT underscore BKPF1 by Bucharest, Belnar, and fiscal year. Now I will select line items data, select all from bseg into table, again sign data keyword GT underscore bseg for all entries in GT underscore BKPF1, where now here also to BKPF1 we have to add a sign where Bucharest equals to add for all the variables. Why we have to add a sign here? Because if you check the syntax, system will give error when you are using new ABAP syntax. When escape, add to all the host variables GT underscore BKPF1 bucharest, and belnar equals to @ gt underscore bkpf1 belnar, and gjahr equals to, okay, if I'm not adding that @ here also, let's see the error. Click on check. Same error when escape. All host variable must be escape using @. So that's why here also we need to add the @. Okay. Now I will open the output display syntax CLDemo output. So what you're doing? See, I removed all the data declaration, and here I'm selecting limited columns into table gt underscore bkpf, then all column in bkpf1, and all the columns of bsec into bkpf1. Check, activate, and execute the program. Fiscal year 22, execute. See, you can see the same output using the new ABAP syntax. So like this, we can make use of new ABAP syntax for inline declaration, and currently we have defined only internal table. Now let's see how to define work area and a single variable. So I will keep this as it is. Okay, let's remove all this. Now comment this all. Now what I will do, instead of like internal table, I will explain how to select a work area into work area. So how will write select single all from bkpf into @ data gs underscore bkpf. As I'm selecting single record, that's why here we don't have to write table. But when selecting into table, add table keyword. Okay, where same where clause we can use here. Same where clause we can use here also. Okay, so what I will do here. So what I am doing here, I am declaring only a work area, not an internal table this time. And what I will do, let's see how our system will display the output. cl underscore demo output display gs underscore bkpf. Save, check, and activate. Execute. See the output of a single work area. Okay. Now we learn internal table. We will learn inline declaration for work area. Let's see how to do internal table declaration for single variable or multiple variable. For example, I want to select only single field as bucharest of the first record. So what we will do? I will write select single bucharest into @data same sign gv underscore bucharest from bkpf into gv underscore bucharest. So why? Even if single variable is there, you have to write @sign because we are selecting from database table. Save, check, no error. This is how to write code to select for single variable. Let's learn how to write the code for multiple variables. Instead of work area, if you want that value in individual variables, 3-4 variables, how to write the code for that? Select single bucharest, comma belnar, comma gjahr into bracket @ data keyword, my first variable gu underscore bucharest 1, then my second variable gv underscore belnar 1, and then my third variable with @ and data keyword gv underscore GJHR1. GJHR1. Again, I will write the same where clause. When I forgot to mention from BKPF. Okay, so this is how we write the code to select the data into a work area, a single field into a single variable, and multiple fields into different variables. I will set a breakpoint here to monitor the values. Set one breakpoint at the top. Execute. Fiscal year 2022. Go to desktop 3. This is my work area. Okay, if I press F6, I will get single record into work area. And here I'm selecting single variable. So you can see value into single variable. And now third one, I am selecting data into the different variables. 3 variables I have declared. So what I will do here, select BuCares1, Belnar1, GJHR1. Press F5, so the value in all the variables. F8. So this is how we make use of inline declaration for internal table, work area, single variable, and multiple variables. So next topic we'll learn how the read statement is different from the new one. That we'll learn in the next session.